Hello.
I almost hit in broadcast when I was looking for the music.
Oh, good Lord. Wait, are we live? Yes, we are live.
Yeah, we're live.
I got to double check.
As much as I work on my computer, I saw that red button and I went, no, that's not what I want. I almost ended the broadcast. Okay.
No, don't do that. We're here.
We're here. Oh my God, Debbie. So before we go say hi, did you watch The Other Way?
The Other Way. That's the one that come on Monday, right? That's how I differentiate them.
Yes.
It's Monday, right? Yes. I watched that this afternoon and I think I fell asleep only once.
Okay, I'm ready.
I think I got the notes and the general gist of it.
Okay, we ready then. Okay. Okay. Hi, Susan. Hi, Crazy Cat Mama. Girl, I ain't worried about you. Not at all. Because when I'm tired, I'm going to bed. So I ain't even worried about you. You're coming to my turf.
Oh, yeah, she did say she was hooking up with you tomorrow.
Yeah, I pick her up tomorrow. Hi, Tina. Hi, Breezy Girl. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Sally. Now, wait a minute. Is that Mustang Sally or is that just Sally? Did she change her name? Debbie's still sick, everybody. Hi, Drea. I started coughing today myself. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Franca. How are you? Francesca. How are you? Gwen Branston. Hi. Tell my baby I said hi. And your niece. She does some interesting IG. She really does. I like watching her. Okay. Yeah, I'm laughing. I almost kicked myself out. I mean, cut the whole live. Hi, Gator Hater. How are you? Let's see. I'll make sure I got everybody. Big Bad Wolf, how are you, sweetie? Welcome. All right, I'm ready. You ready, Debbie? Aurelia, hi, sweetie. Oh, did everything go okay? I love you too. Hi, Stacy A. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Stacy Avocado. You make me smile and I love you so much. That is so sweet. Oh, that made my day. That made my day. Thank you. I thought so. I set the time for 6 because Savage had a live schedule for 5. And normally her lives is they're like an hour and a half. And I was gonna go into her live, but when I went to look, I guess she moved her live. So or she canceled it because I don't see it. Anyway, that gave me time to rewatch The Other Way.
Oh God. What a mess.
Oh my God, it is a mess. It is a mess, but I'm loving the mess of it. I'm loving it. Okay. So, Match Me Abroad was boring as shit.
Yeah, we were thinking that next week would be the end, but it has the Sister Wives slot. So they're gonna drag this mess out until
I thought it was only 2 more episodes left.
We thought it was, because this was episode 10 at the most 2. Honestly, they could have wrapped that shit up today because I don't even care about Michelle.
Up last week, and then I see Chad with the fucking chew in his, with the damn chew in his mouth. The whole damn time he's talking to Babini, whatever her damn name is.
Yeah, Alejandra.
That shit was so nasty. I'm like,
he was doing tobacco?
Yes, it was right here.
Oh my God, how gross.
Disgusting.
No one's giving me mouth cancer with that. Ugh.
Hi, Danny. I'm serious. It was so boring. But she's, I guess she's telling the woman that She's on a blind date. They were planning a picnic. It rained. Whatever. Now he wants her number. She's thinking about seeing him again. Who knows? Harold got to go sit outside with his ruler damn suspenders on, with his pants jacked up in his ass to see if he's gonna buy her a ring or not. Yeah. Anything else happened that that was even halfway interesting?
Did you notice when Juan said that Alejandra was one of his best clients?
Yes.
What do Juan be doing?
I think Juan's a pimp. I think Juan's a pimp.
Yes. I was like, what? Okay.
Juan's pimping, because when he said that, I'm like, hold on a second.
So that's what y'all do with former Miss Columbias. Okay.
Yeah, but then it bothers me because, and when I saw the outfit she had on with the no underwear, because she didn't even have a G-string on, I'm like, okay, girl, you go ahead with yourself. But I'm like, wait a minute. He only wants a woman. His criteria for a woman is to be good looking. Okay. And then the other one that I can't remember his name, that wants a woman to share the bills. He's telling us this thing that he wants to see other people. And she said if he goes on other dates, then it's over. Bitch, this is your second date. Is it the first date? The second date?
The second.
What do you mean it's over?
Well, it ain't really begun.
She goes straight from dating to marriage. I'm like, wait a minute.
But quite honestly, the things that I was focusing on in this episode of Match Me Abroad was like stupid shit. Like with Huda, I was focusing on her citron, and it was taking me back in the day to other my friends who had citrons, and they always used to break down, and the hydraulic system on them. It's a beautiful French car, but it's a piece of shit. But she's driving around in it. And it makes sense because Morocco has a French history. So I get it. I was looking at their food when they went in, and the pool, and that beautiful red sculpture that was by the pool. It was a lovely area. I was like, why can't we get a tour? I didn't care about that. That's what I'm saying.
We're in this beautiful country, all of these scenic places, and we don't get a fucking tour to see all of these beautiful things.
I know. And like with Stanika, she's just so loud. I do like her. I like Nordeem, but I still think he kind of sweet. And I wonder whether his mother want to get rid of him or not. But I was looking at the lamb and the big pearl couscous, and I was getting it on. I
was eating with her. When she said they can do lamb, I'm like, well, shit, you don't want Nardine. I'm going to visit his family because I can sit there, unbutton my pants. Shit, I want to wear pants. I'll just put on a muumuu and go sit there.
Oh, and I figured out what it is that she must have been drinking. It's not buttermilk. It's kefir.
That's what it is.
It's kefir. Because I give that to my mom now. So because of the live probiotics, because she's supposed to take probiotics, but my mom can't swallow the pills anymore. So if you just open up the capsule, the probiotic will never get down to where it need to get down to be working. So I give her kefir. And that smells
horrible.
Yeah, and it doesn't taste that great either. It tastes like lemon and milk or lemon and yogurt. It's thick. I feel that's what she was having.
Well, she said it smelled like spoiled milk that needed to be thrown out.
And it does smell like spoiled milk, to be honest, because I have trouble getting it down. But my mother can't taste or smell, so it's neither here nor there.
You think she drinking water for as she concerned. For as she concerned. Girl.
Exactly.
Girl.
But it helps her poop, so that's what I need. Oh. Thank you, Kafir.
Well, I'm not drinking. Oh, by the way, I did. I saw the coconut milk thing today, but I tried the lactate, and it's okay. It's kind of watery. I just can't get the so, but at least I had some Frosted Flakes. Hi, Mary Andy. How are you?
Show that the kid has sent over 50,000.
Yes.
That's yeah,
It's the
the
next
Monday
show we're
show.
getting ready to talk about.
Hmm.
It's the next show we're getting ready to talk about.
How he
So,
get $50,000 though?
girl, when he was getting fired from all these damn jobs. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Let's just go into Brandon. Because right about now, I want it, girl, right
Well,
about now.
listen, I didn't realize that that house that they was living up in, her grandparents, was the house that he built, and
Yep, it's
she
a
got all of her family up in there.
but I thought
All.
it was just her grandparents that was going to stay with
No,
them for a while.
you saw on this episode, she got cousin Ray, TT,
Tito,
and
Marlon,
Tito,
Taylor.
Marlon, Jackie, all of them up in there, and they babies too. And she
Yep,
got
they
the
got
nerve to be
married.
telling that boy while he on the plane, flight 1 of 3, 2 and 3, don't you come over here. What?
First of all, he went, okay, he went fishing. They can't really have a who thought Mary was really sleeping when they were talking shit about her? Because
She
I saw
listening
her
to
eye
everything.
fluttering.
She was
Huh?
listening. She was
He was
listening to
listening to
everything that they were
everything.
saying. But I got to ask you a question though.
Yes.
What was wrong with the lake or stream or pond that they were fishing in? Why it looked like it had frosted flakes on the top?
I don't know, but it was green and nasty.
Why
And I'm
couldn't you
like,
see through that water?
no, you couldn't see through. I'm glad he threw that little fish back. Because I'd be damned if I'm taking that home and coming out that water.
But that fish was green. I ain't never seen a green fish.
They were just doing something, because he said the last time he went fishing, he didn't have any service, and Mary thought he was cheating. Mary, I wrote down in big letters when I was watching this shit, this bitch is psycho.
I get
She's
too
psycho.
excited. These shows be raising my pressure.
I'm just like, wait a minute. You got to take a shit. You got to take Mary to the toilet with you. Now, his godfather, Ryan, and his godmother, Caitlin, I like them.
I do
now,
too.
They're telling him that he's going to be far away. He's going to the Philippines. He said he had $250. They're saying he has no money. Now, 250 might go a long ways in certain parts of the Philippines. But the thing is, when I heard this little bitch say, he done sent maybe 50 to 60K. He was barely getting by because her house was destroyed by a tsunami. And the grandparents were going to be living with them for a while to get to know him. Then you cut to Mary and Tito, Marlon, Michael, Latoya, all of them were in the house. All of them. You had the whole Jackson clan in the damn house. Plus, they actually got Donnie and the Osmonds too. They were all there. They were all living there. The Jacksons and the Osmonds. Hi, FM. How are you? I am so serious. Oh my God. I will. And my sons. Yes, I will. Well, I only have one active duty son now. My middle son retired, and he's now at I'm not going to tell you where he's at, but he's in a nap, but I love his new home. But instead of him enjoying his retirement, he's like me. He can't just sit home. This man has taken on a lot of responsibility at his new job. I'm like, you just left 22 years out of the Army. Instead of enjoying yourself. Well, he done did all the traveling he wants to do. He's traveled all over. He's at work, and he's loving his job. And the first thing he wants to know is, when am I coming? I'm coming soon. I'm coming. I'm going. Supposedly costs $20 to build a house in the Philippines. Where it's going on Mary's clothes. You see her clothes? I don't see no furniture in the house. I'm confused, but the Osmonds and the Jackson had taken up residence. Now, when he was on the plane and he was sitting next to a woman, she said, "Fuck your girl. You got it. You want to be around girls. What you want him to be around? Guys. You want it? What the fuck is wrong with her?" So let me go. I'm making me an airplane. I'm making me a flight, and I'm gonna tell them I can't sit next to any girls.
Who you telling that to? Because they're going to laugh at you and then make you miss the flight. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, That kind of jealousy is scary. I can see her getting an ice pick, a knife, a machete, anything, and hurting him. That bitch is psycho.
But they
Mary,
got
I'm
married.
gonna tag you in this video because you are a psycho bitch. And if my son was to be with you, I would probably fly over there and K you because you can't be with my child. You
No, but
crazy.
they got married. His mother went and
Yeah,
released
they got
all of the
married.
pictures. But I wonder if his godparents went though.
I doubt it.
I hope they did.
Oh my God. So wait a minute. See, put that. Now, I was on a flight one time, and I'm not being rude. Okay. Well, I am gonna be rude. So I thought I was actually in on the flight with one of Dr. Now Zordon's patients. Okay, with Dr. Now's patient.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I got on the flight. There was nobody next to me. And I always like to sit next to the window or the aisle. It depends on how long my flight is. So I'm sitting by the window. All of a sudden, I see this person get on the plane, and I'm serious. I was like, and I'm looking like, okay, where are they sitting at? And I'm looking around. Next thing I know, they stop, check their tickets, and it raised up. So it was, she took up 2 seats. The stench was so bad. I actually got up, and this is when we had taken off. And I got up. I went to the stewardess. I said, I need a seat. I don't care where it's at. I cannot sit next to this woman. I said, no offense. The odor is about to freaking kill me. Right after that, the woman that was right behind her, that's how bad the odor was.
Oh
I'm
no.
not going to sit next to someone where I can't breathe. Girl, I reached up, turned that thing on, and I was like this for a minute. And then I said, fuck this. Oh no, they had to find me a seat. And it was a good thing the flight wasn't full. And I was like, I don't care where it was. It could have been in a toilet. I didn't give a shit, but I wasn't sitting there. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yes, everyone hit the like button, please. So hit it, hit it, hit it. I'm not even drinking yet. I'm not even drinking yet. Ooh, I gotta save myself. But I'm telling you, that's how bad it was. I can't do it. And normally I don't care if you're a big person, really don't care. But it was the odor that was coming off this woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if she couldn't reach her. She smelled horrible. And I was like, oh my God. And I'm serious. I reached up and hit that thing, and I was like, oh, you know what? I gotta call Matt Sharp. I gotta tell him that we need to get a damn thing going about YouTube creators. That's a good idea, Aurelia. I've said that a long time ago. But this whole thing with Brandon and Mary is scary. And I'm serious. Debbie, what do you think about these two?
I think she's a whole liar. Remember last week she said that Brandon didn't like her dancing, so she lost her dancing scholarship for university where she was studying for her bachelor's of
She's a
science.
liar.
She is a liar.
She
I
wanted to
I
like him all the time.
I just don't think she was ever in school. I don't think she do I think she dances? Yeah.
Yep.
Just not in a group.
Thank
Pole
you.
number 1, number 2, number 3, and she
Thank
know how to
you.
do the ping pong ball
That's the
trick.
dancing she was doing.
Right, right. And her little friends, ping pong and oh balong, them 3 over there, they know exactly
Okay.
what she was doing. She and I think they feed off of both of their insecurities because there's no way that she would be up in my grill 24/7,
No way.
365. No, 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 no. And there was no way that I would want to be around her. And then what I find most offensive, she want to be She want him to have his video on all the time, but when she want to go out with Ping Dong and Wu Wong,
Yeah, all
she
of
be
them.
turning off her router, telling him that there was a power outage, and she go out with her friends and get fried meat on a stick.
Let,
No.
okay, let me just okay. So okay, here's the thing. When he said 50 to 60K, then he said he worked as a stock clerk. He worked at some deli. He was a driver. Okay, you're not working at a job. He said he lost a lot. And then he said he lost about
Mhm,
4 jobs because
mhm.
of Mary. My whole thing is, what fucking job do you think's gonna hire you that you're gonna keep your camera on all damn day? Even if you're driving. So let me get this right. If he's a delivery driver, or even if he wants to do Uber or whatever, he couldn't pick up a woman passenger, I'm sure. Because it'll be all hell's gonna break loose.
Yeah, there's no job that's going to allow him to keep
No
the camera
job.
on all day. Sorry, none. And when he didn't specify which currency this 50 to $60,000 was sent, because if it's Philippines currency, then maybe it makes sense.
No, he said he sent 50 to 60K, went to Mary, and he was barely making it.
He did not specify which
No, he didn't
currency.
specify. No, he
And
did not.
he want to let us think that he got all of these jobs. Well, where's he located at? Utah? No, Oregon. He in
Oregon.
Oregon, right?
Okay.
Uh-huh. He said that he made that in a year.
Bullshit.
Uh-huh.
He couldn't
Right.
hold the job that long to make that money.
Hold on.
Bullshit.
Where
He
the
couldn't
Google
hold a
at?
job that long to make that money.
Exactly.
So okay,
And the job, the
he
jobs that
probably
he
get
was listing
30,000
out
a year at the
ain't
most.
making that.
Yeah, what 28, 30,000 if you're doing stock boy, you're doing delivery.
Mhm.
You're looking at 28, 30,
And
maybe 32,000.
stock boy and delivery is part-time contractor.
Yep.
So I don't know what he's trying to say. Currency
Wait a minute,
conversion.
laugh my ass off. My man video called me one day. One of my boys snapped like, "Who that?" He calling you. Oh, he's 6 years old. Who that? He from Louisiana. Who that?
Mm-mm. Okay, so 50,000 Philippine pesos is $914.29 US. That's exactly how much he fucking sent her.
You sure it wasn't 50 to 60K?
It was 50 to 60K in Philippines pesos.
Oh,
He better stop with that.
oh. Did you read about John Amos' son who was arrested for threatening his sister?
I saw that he got arrested, but I didn't know why. But it said that John Amos was sick. So I was thinking, well,
Well, he's home
maybe
now.
and John Amos canceled the medical power of attorney or something like that the
Yep.
boy had over him. So I figured he did something to John. I didn't know he did something to his sister.
Well, she was saying that he was getting it was elderly abuse.
Mm.
Um uh it was elderly abuse. But every time I saw, and I know I'm changing the subject, but it just hit me. Every
Mm-hmm.
time I saw John and his son, they were on the island. He was taking them to visit back. They were always
Mm-hmm.
together. I didn't suspect anything. They were singing, they were laughing, and but she was out of the country. Hi, Ethel. How are you? Long time no see. Um, I'm sitting there going, but she said he was elderly abuse. And then John Amos called the police station, and while he was in a hospital bed, his son had him to call, and he said no, his daughter was lying.
Look what Tina said. Yes, Tina, he had to save to get that 2K for that ticket, which
Yep.
we all know that TLC paid for that ticket.
Well,
And
he
all
said he
he
didn't
had
have
left
any
was
money.
250. That 50 to 60K was in Philippine pesos. He saved $1,000 to send to her for that house.
Okay.
It's cheap. Okay, let's go back to the Google. Okay, hold on, hold
No,
on,
look and
hold
see how
on.
much 50K is uh in their currency.
I told you $914.
That sounds about right because it took him how many years to get that ticket? Oh, wait a
Child.
minute. Ethel says, I've been very ill, but I get better. Thank you. How are you, ladies? We're doing fine, Ethel. I'm sorry
Hi,
to hear you've been
Ethel.
sick, sweetie. I didn't know that. I'm sorry to hear that. We're going to keep praying for you too. And Aurelia and Angie Styles. Angie is oh Lord, I got so many people. I'm gonna pray for me too, because crazy cat mama gonna kill me this weekend. But how much, Debbie? What are you looking at?
How much does it cost to build a house in the
Oh
Philippines?
my God. Okay.
See, look, they saying, hold on,
Debbie is on this,
18.
guys. Okay,
I
she's
don't
on this.
believe it. I just
I don't,
don't believe
Debbie.
it.
There's no way he sent her to 50 to 60K. We know this. He's not making that type of money to send that.
Per
Not
square
at
meter in the
all.
so per square meter in the Philippines, it's 10,900 for the first quarter. Okay, hold on.
So you're going there with, he said 250. Caitlin said he has no money. He doesn't speak the language. Where is he going to work? How are they going to survive? Maybe that 50 or 60K that he supposedly sent her in his imagination, that's what they're going to live off of, because they ain't got no damn furniture in there at all. But she does have a fan that's blowing. Sorry. Hi,
Mm-mm.
Knitting with the Manda Panda. Welcome. Maybe he has a street hustle. Ooh. No, he too dumb to have a street hustle, because she would have to go with him everywhere he goes. And if you're doing that kind of shit, people don't want to be on camera, and they don't want other people to know their business. So no, 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 no. You said this, that little goofy ain't no hustler. But
Okay.
okay,
Look,
Debbie's looking for
between
that.
25 to 45,000. 25,000 for a one-story bungalow and 45,000 for a two-story bungalow, and that was in 2022.
Andrea said I tried. Okay. Debbie, we know it's not true. We're gonna leave him. We're gonna leave him laying that lie. But I did see that they got married. It was on Reddit too. I
Did
did
you
see that.
but did you find it strange that he was like, "Oh, her grandparents going to be there for the first couple months to get to know me."
Yep,
And where they going to go after that? You are living with them.
he rebuilt the grandparents' house.
Probably.
Little do you know, Brandon. But oh God. Can we just talk about mm, mm, Gino and Kirsten, Julio and
Wait.
Kirsten, who got stuck.
Oh, yeah, Julio and Kirsten. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Yeah, it
confused me
wasn't
when you
that
said
much.
Gino.
Yeah, but she got stuck in customs.
No, she
They
didn't.
wanted to know what was she doing there, so they tossed her suitcase, I'm sure, because they thought that her boyfriend was having her bring drugs over from the Netherlands. She's not coming from Colombia.
Hello, they have legal weed there.
Okay.
And it is a it could it's part of the EU, so they could go through there. She could have been a mule. She could have been a mule. I would have stopped her. If listen, I've come through customs at JFK. They ain't got not one fuck else better to do
No.
than to be pulling all of the pretty little girls aside and trying to scare them in the back room.
Yep. And let me tell you, every time my son flies, my oldest son flies international, I was so funny. He goes, okay, I'm just going to tell you right now. They're going to bypass everybody else and they're going to yank me. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you don't even look. He was like, it don't matter. So he had to flash. But I told you that time I was flying to Maryland, me and my grandson, and that's when he was doing the hand test, to see if he had explosives. So they go down. The guy goes, "Ma'am," he goes, "It's a random test." And I went, "What?" He said, "It's a random test." I said, "What are we testing for?" He said, "Explosives." Girl, the guy in front of me had a turban on. I said, "Let me get this right. You're going to do a test on me, and this man in front of me is wearing a turban, and we know he's from another country." And the white
Don't
guy
be
behind me
don't
fell
be
out laughing.
racially profiling my foreigner friends
I
up in
don't
the
care. He
airport.
racially profiled me. I'm black. What the hell you think I'm going to do with explosives? Girl, I ain't messing up my nails.
Let me tell you, I
I'm
used
also
to
growing
get
in my
that wiped
backyard.
down. I used to get that wiped down all the time. My hands, the bottom of my feet, and then they would
Girl,
wipe down my luggage. I'm like, what are you looking for?
he did. He swabbed my hands. And Chris was going, "Oh, God." I did. And when I pointed at the man, too, I said, "Let me get this right. You're going to swab me." But he right there.
Let me tell you, if I was with you, I would have walked away and pretended I don't know you. I don't know who that is.
My grandson just put his head down, but the white guy behind me fell out laughing. I was like, and then, girl, the whole time after we got through TSA, I'm watching to see what flight he was going on. I was
Oh
serious.
my
That's
God.
it. I'm like, is he going to DC? Is he going to Maryland? I was watching to see.
Drea, your mama left you when you got swabbed? Oh no. I would have left you too.
Oh my God, I'm serious. Every time I fly, Chris goes, "Grandma, can we have a good flight?" And I try to be good. I really do.
I'm not cutting up in nobody airport.
I've gotten better
Mm-mm.
now that they've gotten stricter. But when the last time we flew together, this lady, after we landed, I noticed the lady kept looking at me the whole time. So when I finally we got on the ground and I said, "Why are you staring at me?" She goes, I was looking at the baby." I said, "There is no baby behind me." And I did. Chris just went. He got off the plane and told his daddy, "I'm not flying with my grandma no more." I cut up on the way to LA. This little kid was kicking the back of my seat. I did. I turned around. I said, "Please stop kicking my seat." The daddy's sitting there, the two kids, the mama's across the other aisle with the other two kids, and they were from India. And I said, I was really nice. So then I'm already drunk. I'm coming out of Louisiana from Mardi Gras. Jumped on a flight at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to Los Angeles. And my sister, we all got hangovers. So I turned. The little boy kicked the seat again. So I turned around. I said, "Either you make him stop, or I'm gonna stop him." My sister said, "You can't be threatening people's kids." Girl, that man grabbed that the little boy's legs. We got off the airplane. They went to the same rental car place we did. I'm horrible when I fly. I'm really
Mm.
bad because I don't like being inconvenienced, and I already don't like feeling trapped someplace. So shit, I'm horrible, but I've gotten better. That's why I
Sure
can't
you
fly
have.
international anymore. I really can't. That's too long. I'll be ready to pluck somebody's eyes out. So,
Mm.
um, Kirsten wanted to see the man holding the thing. It's the Statue of Liberty. It's called Lady Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
But then we go into Times Square, of course, as a man standing in the middle of
I
town.
know. I know.
Oh,
But
oh my
why he ain't take her to like he only wanted to spend one night in the city. Like he could have taken her on the sights like the next day, especially when she's saying who's the guy holding the stick, and he how he figured out that was the Statue of Liberty is beyond me, because I was like, so somebody mugging y'all already?
That's what I
Um
was thinking. He wanted to spend one night at the hotel. I wanted to see what hotel they were staying at. But he wanted to spend one night in the hotel so they can get reacquainted. It's been 6 months, Debbie.
has it? I thought he sees her every month. He sees her
Oh,
every month. On my long 3-day flight to
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Why it
Yes.
took you 3 days to get to Jamaica? I peeped a dude getting deported. Then police said, what you do,
It
trouble?
was in the height of the pandemic, though.
I ain't trouble. I
Look
just
at the
peeped.
date. I mean, a
Oh.
year.
But from Orlando to Jam Down was 3 days. You was on a boat?
She said, she said a flight, damn it.
But like, was you like, what's his name? Emilio Gonzalez in a inner tube or something? Jamaica's just 90 minutes away. I'm sorry.
I saw a woman was shoplifting. So let me tell you, this was yesterday. I went to Yoke, and this woman was
Southwest.
shoplifting, and she had
Gotcha.
dropped everything, and the guy had her on the ground. All these men started running because they thought she was being attacked. Girl, when she stood up, I couldn't get my phone out quick enough. She had handcuffs on. She was trying to get in this broken down SUV with this raggedy guy, looked like he's driving it. He's just looking at her, and you know they're together. And she said, they said if I would just drop it, they would let me go. They took her ass back in the store and walked her up. That guy drove off, and
Oh my
she got
God.
arrested. Oh, she was on Southwest.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They never mind. Yeah, you would
Oh,
have
she
gotten
said
there
her
faster
convenient
in a
I
tube.
told you it was the height of the
Mhm.
pandemic. She
Yeah.
said her convenient test ran out and she had to get another.
Oh,
She did Phoenix to
God.
Houston. No, went to New Orleans. You went to New Orleans. Wait
Oh my
a
God.
minute,
You
she
were like
went,
a
wait a
ping
minute.
pong
You went
ball.
to Houston, then Baltimore, then Orlando
Oh
to
my God.
Monday.
Was you
Oh,
trying to get points?
damn. She flew Southwest, I guess.
They did you
Damn.
wrong, girl. They did you wrong.
They did you wrong, girl. You
I
could have
hope
took
you
the
got
boat and got
points.
there quicker. Look, she could
Yeah.
have got on the boat and got there quicker. I'm sorry.
Shit, you could have walked and got there quicker.
But the only thing we're gonna say about Julio, Gino, and Christian is that his mother is not gonna be happy. She doesn't know. She knows he's moving, but not when. Um, let's see. She's
He
hoping that her mother likes her, so she'll
uh-huh.
be okay with it. Girl, he's supposed to be moving in 3 months, but he said he wants his own apartment. What I thought you were moving there to be with her. You want your own apartment. You don't have a job. You don't speak Dutch, but you know how to say three words, and one of the words is a curse word.
Mm-hmm. But did
He's
you
gonna really
notice
make it.
he's focused on getting his own place
Yep.
and she's focused on him getting work and learning the language.
Yep.
They're not on the same page. And do I think it'll last? No, I think it'll last long enough for him to establish residency.
Her bags were in Jamaica, not her.
Oh.
But her Covina test ran out. Because that's what Nate had to do too. He had to go and get, so you're supposed to take the test 24 hours before your flight. He took his test like 2 days before he was leaving. It was negative. First of all, um, he had his military test. So when we got to the airport, I dropped him off. He calls me. He was like, they're telling me I'm not getting on this flight. He said, they're telling me I should have taken the test uh, 12 hours or 24 hours before. I can't remember. He told them people, oh, I'm getting on this flight. He calls back. He goes, yep, I'm getting on the flight. I said, okay. He goes, I told him, look, I'm getting on this flight.
Mm-mm-mm.
He said it shouldn't matter. He goes, I took the damn test. I had the test before I left. He had the test before he left Italy. He came here. He took the test because he goes, he didn't have to do it, but he was stateside, so he wanted to follow the rules. But he told them, oh, I'm getting on this flight. I have to be back in Italy on this date, and I'm military. And he got his ass on that flight. I'm telling you, these people, girl. But it was the best time to fly during Covina, though. That was the best time to fly. The flights were empty. You didn't have nobody sitting next to you. You can stretch out. Oh, I love flying at that time. I really did.
Mm. I miss everything.
I love flying during that time. But when they opened everything back up again, I was so damn mad. I didn't know what to do. So
Mm.
Let's talk about no, let's leave TJ and them for last. Armando and Kenny. Take it away, Debbie.
Okay. I don't know why they came back on here, and I'm hoping it was just to get some cash to get a real estate property. I
Okay.
really do. It's a storyline. Am I interested in it? No.
Mhm.
Would I like to see Kenny launch a hair care product or
And
skincare
face.
product line?
Yep. They
Yes.
have candles though. They do candles.
Oh,
And their
okay.
candles are selling, girl. Yes, they do candles.
Mm,
Their candles are beautifully packaged and everything, and they do it all themselves.
okay.
So
But
they do have a business, and they're doing really well with that business too.
well, there you go. Like, I would want to see that. Do I want to
Okay.
see Armando testing out Kenny? We all know he can't speak Spanish, and he is never going to speak Spanish. And
He
what
blames it
heavy
on
burden
himself.
is being put on your shoulders, Armando? What is it
Armando
that
is
you
looking for
do?
a reason not to move to Mexico City, where Hannah is excited and wants to live in Mexico City. Armando should, okay, when he came out of his mouth and said that he doesn't want to feel that he owes, that
Mhm,
never once came out of Kenny's mouth. My whole thing is this man
mhm,
left his family, came over there to be with you because that's
mhm,
what he wanted to do. He didn't try to get you. It'd have been better if you would have moved to Florida where he was, but he
mhm,
came to you. It would have been better for Hannah to go there, but he came to you. He's not asking you to leave Mexico. You're going to be 4 or 5 hours away from your family, which you already 4 or 5 hours. No, you're going to be 8 hours, 9 hours away. You're
mhm.
already 4 to 5 hours away from them to begin with. You really don't. What the hell do you want to stay there for? Armando, your business can go anywhere. You do better in Mexico City. He doesn't want to move. You need to compromise. You're talking about, things happen in bigger cities. They're in a small town. Then you're telling, but Kenny can't go to the market. Look, I've gone to Mexico City. They have regular fucking grocery stores in Mexico City.
And a lot of people speak English in Mexico City.
Thank
It's the
you.
capital.
Thank you. Stop
But here's the
lying.
thing: when our like even Hannah understood how Kenny left his family to come and be with them, just like how she's if they moved there, she would leave her grandma and grandpa to she said
And
just
she said,
like
okay.
you. Yeah, how is Hannah getting this? And when okay, when Armando and him was talking right at the park, and Kenny said, "Okay, there's a power struggle going on here," and
Mm-hmm.
he said, "Yeah, and you're always trying to win."
Yep.
I was like, "Wait, what?"
Wait, what?
All he's done is sacrifice for
The
you,
sacrifice, compromise, and everything.
and you've done nothing except
Nothing.
reap the benefits.
Thank you. Thank you.
I couldn't get that. I could not get that.
Kenny said
And
he's the one that goes to he does the banking because it's his damn money. You're trying to force him to have a baby. He's trying to compromise with you. You want a baby. Kenny is 60 years old. Kenny said he was
mhm,
done raising his kids. Then he goes, well, he's worried about that. If it's an age thing, then we need to do this now. Kenny wants to enjoy his life.
yep, with a young twink.
Thank you.
Hmm. It just doesn't seem genuine. I agree with Michelle LaBelle. It seems
Yep.
fake. And we can see through it. And why are you destroying in our affection one of the rare couples that we
Yep.
like?
Yep. I think Armando is selfish. And even when the whole thing about them compromising for the wedding, I've always thought Armando was selfish. I never liked
Uh-huh.
Kenny that much. Well, I liked them as a couple, but to me, Kenny came off as arrogant. But he softened a little bit. He's endured a lot with the way his father treated him, with the way the
Hmm.
mother. You don't look at all of that. So, in my opinion, Armando, you owe
Hmm.
Kenny. That is
Hmm.
my opinion. And that's
Hmm.
bad because I used to talk to Armando all the time. I really did. But to me, it's, that's the way you owe this man. But yet you're
But
still
yet
trying to get him to
he's
see
sitting
things
there
your
saying,
way.
I don't want it to be like I owe you something. Bitch,
You owe
what?
him things.
I wasn't digging Armando.
Nope. And then Hannah even said, I understand, just like you left Madison and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah
To
had to
be
say
with
it.
us.
That didn't
Yep.
make Armando feel good. But you notice when he was talking to Hannah, he was speaking to her in Spanish, where we
Mm-hmm.
know she understands English.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's fucked up. You're going to talk to her in Spanish, and Kenny, which is his fault, because he should have learned Spanish by now, at least have some type of comprehension.
But now I understand why he doesn't know it, because he said he have dyslexia. Shit,
He has
I don't have
dyslexia.
dyslexia, and I can't, like, some of us just don't have an ear for language. Me.
So, but I think it was rude to speak to someone, especially if they speak English in another language, when you know he doesn't understand. And then you're going to translate it. All you have to do was just fucking say it in English to begin with.
Well, what Kenny, I mean, not Kenny, Armando, I agree with Kenny with what he said about Armando. It's their second day there, and he's already doing these tests
Yep,
on
he's
him.
already doing it. He's already fighting it. He's not even
Mm-hmm.
trying it. Okay, you complain about the apartment. You complain about this. And I wrote it down. I said he's not even trying to give
Mm-hmm.
it a chance. Everything is negative. He's not trying to be open-minded at all. He's looking for reasons. Now, come on. I'm gonna have to agree. This shit has to be fake. Hi,
Mm-hmm.
etc., etc. How are you? It has to be fake.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be. I just can't. And I know that Sassy Susie talks to them all the time, but I used to talk to them. And then he was going to come on the show when Amber and I were doing the show, but then he had to, he couldn't come on because of, well, he could have come on, but he couldn't talk about the show. And then Kenny
Mm.
said it wouldn't be a good idea because they didn't want to mess up their NDA. And I understood that. I got
Mm-hmm.
it. And we used to talk, and we would, I mean, I can show you guys the messages, but the thing is, and I just started watching some of the things that he was saying, and even the last season they were on. I like them on Pillow Talk,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Mm-hmm.
don't like them on this show right now. I just don't. And Annie and David, I love on Pillow Talk. I really love Annie and David on Pillow Talk. I don't know if it's because I feel bad because they lost their child. Because at first I couldn't stand Annie or David. Now I love them. I mean, not
But
fat
wait,
David. You know who I
but
mean.
didn't David get weight loss surgery? Why has
No,
he
not
not
that
lost
David.
weight?
Not that David. Annie in Florida.
Oh, um,
His
his name
name's
is
not
David.
David. No, his name's not David. Shit. I can't remember his name.
What his
Um,
name? Annie from DR, and the guy from Brooklyn with the long hair.
yes.
Um,
Yes.
shit.
It's not David.
Robert, not Robert.
Robert. Annie and Robert. Thank
Yeah.
you. Annie and Robert.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't but this storyline with Armando and Kenny right now, Armando is coming off as a selfish piece of shit to me. Hannah would be all for it. I think it'd be better for Hannah to be in Mexico City. And the reason I said it because she'll be around culture. She'll be around diversity.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to keep her in this little rackety shack? Oh, because you got an ocean view. Oh, got you. Okay. Robert. Thank you, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys. But okay. So I'm just, yeah. They got to do something better than what they're doing with them right now because,
Wait, Annie and David are in Aruba? I thought they
yeah,
was in Arizona.
well, they're in Aruba now.
What?
He ain't got no weight loss surgery because he's still fat.
Well, that's what I was saying, because the other day I was looking at him on thing, and he looked like Jabba the Hutt.
Yep, he's still fat, roly poly, everything. Yeah, so.
Oh, they're on vacay. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you. Aruba's a beautiful island.
Yep. Yeah. We were there 3 years before Natalie Holloway went missing. I ain't been back. And I thought about taking Kayla to Aruba. I'm like,
Aruba's nice. I used to work
It
for a
is.
property there. I
Yeah,
used to
but
love
I'm
going
not.
to Aruba. However, I got the worst sinus infection of my life in Aruba. The hotel was well, it was
Yeah,
my
we went
hotel that I worked for, but
walking
I
in
was
and
in a
stuff.
bad room.
I won't ever do that again because I felt like I couldn't, even though I had the shit on the breathe, I just felt like, I'm serious. I felt like I started panicking, and DeMarco grabbed me and brought me up real quick. Well, not too
Mm-mm.
quick, but I was panicking down there. I can't do it.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Yep. That's what we used to go on group trips.
They have
So
nice casinos down there too.
I know, girls, what to
The
tell you.
Marriott.
Look, I was about to tell you.
The
That's what I'm
Marriott has a
saying.
lovely
I can't
casino.
go unless I'm staying in the hotel where the casino is. I couldn't go to Aruba because if I had Kayla
Hmm.
with me, I would never leave Kayla by herself in Aruba.
Hmm.
I would never I would never leave her. She would not be at my sight at all. I don't leave
Hmm.
her at my sight right now when we go different places, but no, can't do it. Can't do it.
Hmm.
Can't do it. All right. How about the
But you
wannabe
heard that
place?
that Vandersloot guy is going to get imported, not import, extradited here.
Yep. And he
Hmm.
killed that other girl.
In Peru.
Yep,
Hmm.
he killed her.
That girl daddy made sure he went to jail there.
Yep. Now, didn't his dad die?
I
No.
think, or was it his mother?
One of them died. Because the one,
Somebody in his family died.
I can't remember who it was, but
Hmm.
Urine Van, yeah, he looks, yeah, and then tried to blame those three other guys. Oh my God, still ain't found that girl's body. Still don't know where she's at.
Hmm.
Um, what about
Both
Holly
died.
and
Mhm.
what's her name? What's his name? Wayne. Now, I'm just gonna say this real quick.
Uh-huh.
I don't think the camera needs to get too close up on Wayne's face.
What's wrong with his mouth
Thank you.
and his teeth alignment?
Oh, they both died. Thank you.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Like
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out if he have overbite, underbite,
This
vampire
back,
teeth.
and then he's got this long sloop like this, and
If
then
he
this goes back here. I'm like, can we keep the camera off it? Like this would be good. We don't want the
no,
camera right
let me
up on
tell
him.
you. Let me
Not at
tell
all.
you. When I look at him in profile, I flash back to black and white Nazi Germany.
Ooh. Yes.
I said it. It's just my
Yes.
opinion. But I don't
Yes.
like him.
I don't
Mm-mm.
either. But Holly and mommy are moving. Mommy's concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's wrong with mommy's face here, but then Holly looks like she has one cheek higher than the other. I was looking at her face; is kind of like misproportion too. I was finding all kind of shit. Okay,
I can't get over the fake eyelashes on the two of them.
girl, and that hair. What I want to know is, does she have extensions in that fucking bird nest that she keeps doing this to? That shit, cut that shit. You
She
look
never combs it. Every time you look at that hair, all you see is tangles. And like I
tangled,
swear, when she was running to the toilet, I swear I saw a piece of debris in the bottom of her hair.
girl. She needs
Mm-mm.
to take that. It looks like a weave to me because you can see pieces. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. 70 inches, bitch. What you doing with it? So, she's running to the toilet, but she had time to change clothes. But she's going to tell Wayne not to kiss her. She's been throwing up. Bitch, you were in the bathroom. You don't have no mouthwash. You don't have a toothbrush. You've been flying 30-something hours. You didn't have nothing to wash your dirty ass mouth out with, because I'll be damned if I'm flying 30 hours if I'm not going to freshen up in the goddamn bathroom. You've been throwing up. Your mom's going, poor Holly. I see them little stores right there. You couldn't go into one of them little stores and get some mouthwash, toothpaste, and a fucking
But
toothbrush.
but
Get the
here's
fuck
the
out of here.
thing. When you are doing anything more like maybe it's because I used to fly for a living,
Mm-hmm.
but in my carry-on, I always had 2 to 3 extra underwears, depending on
Thank
how
you.
long the flight is.
Yep.
My toothpaste, my
Yep.
toothbrush, my little carry-ons had all of my little essentials that I need to do a little whole bath.
Yep. Little
And
whole
I
bath.
had an extra set of clothes in my bag.
Yep. And you don't
Something
need to get
light.
well an extra set of clothes, yes, because you never know when your flight might get delayed or whatever. But
Or
now on
your luggage
international flights,
missing.
yep. Now on international flights, they give you the little packets. You got washcloths in there. You have your toothpaste. you have a little travel toothbrush, you have a little thing of mouthwash. They give you that in that especially on Lufthansa. They give you
But they
that
do it
shit.
on the foreign carriers, not on the American carriers. So she
The
was on an
foreign
American
carriers, yes.
carriers. They don't give
That's
you
why I said
shit.
Lufthansa. Yep, they
They give
do
you
it.
a wish and a prayer, and
Yep.
that's it.
Yep, they do it. So I'm sitting there going, even Dorsey could. I'm coming back to that cycle, bitch. Even Dorsey knew to carry this shit. You're traveling 30 something hours. So that means that you don't went change your fucking clothes, which you look like. I don't know what the fuck you look like, but she looked like Morticia. That's why from the Addams family, that's why everybody was fucking staring at that pasty bitch, because they're like, what the fuck is this we're looking at? And he's thinking people are looking at her sexually. No, they're looking at a fucking freak. That's what they're looking at. Excuse me, guys. Oh, God, I don't like this woman. I'm sorry.
No, it does look like she just rolled around in the woods. I'm sorry.
She
She
looks,
does.
she
And,
looks horrible.
and
Why
he's
would
so
you
worried
change your
somebody
clothes?
looking down her chest and up her
Yeah.
skirt.
He's telling me your dress is too short. First of all, you're throwing up. He's been waiting 2.5 hours. You mean to tell me you found time to change your clothes, not wash out your goddamn mouth? You could have kept what you had, what your ass had on when you were flying them 30 something hours.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Seriously?
Oh, look what Drea said.
See, I
Mm.
thought Drea, when she was standing up next to him and her eyes were like, I thought the same thing. I think she was going through withdrawals. She
Mm.
said she didn't eat. Wait a minute. What did she say? She didn't have any kind of energy. She didn't eat and she didn't drink anything. I'm like, wait a minute. They serve food on the plane. They give you water. They give you soda. You've been in and out of airports or terminals. You didn't get nothing to eat on a 30-hour flight. Not even a
No,
cracker.
she had two flights. She went from Utah to Texas and then from
Texas.
Texas to Johannesburg. The
Yep.
Johannesburg leg, she had at least 2 meals.
2 meals. Yep.
They might not have been good, but she had at least 2 meals.
Yep. I think she had withdrawals. So her mom was going, oh, poor Holly. Okay. Holly should have had some, all that shit she was carrying with her. You should have had some mouthwash or something in that bitch. Okay. You really should have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just saying. Oh, I don't like her. And then she had the nerve to tell him he won the wife lottery.
No, that didn't affect me. When she said, "Oh, we gonna move,"
Oh, yeah, we
we
gonna move.
are, we are. With who
Mhm.
money? Where?
Mhm. You remember last week you were asking, but did he have a dog? He had a dog. Dog came out the house. He's got burglar things on. Now he
And
showed the
pepper spray
garage.
pipes.
Yeah, and then he said, if they come in this way, it'll spray them with pepper spray. If you lift that door up and pepper spray comes out of that, everybody's goddamn eyes would have been tearing up right about then, because it'll. I'm like, okay, what am I missing here? Because you can't put a lock on your damn garage from the inside so they can't get in.
I don't know.
Oh, it's not okay. I'm gonna ship him a rock baller or a pit bull.
It's a yellow lab. Those are
That mama with
friendly.
all the suitcases. Yeah, he had a yellow lab.
Mm-mm.
I done got too much into this show because right about now, I want to just grab a pair of scissors, hold that bitch down by her forehead, and just cut it off. Not even that. I'm getting a machete. I got a thing for machetes these days. Really
We have to give her a lice bath first.
yeah, she needs a bath because I'm
Lice.
sure she's got lice in that
A
shit.
lice dip.
She needs something. Oh my God, I can't.
Don't
with
she
her.
always
And
look
she's
moist
leaning
though?
back. Did you see how she was leaning back with her? I was like, he goes, "You're all pale." She goes, "I'm always pale." Bitch, you look like Morticia from the Addams family. Except for you're not as pretty as she was. Sorry. No offense. You're not. You're not. You want to be a princess, that day is never coming. It was never there. And if you thought it was there, it's not coming back again. It's gone. It's been gone. Shit. Whew.
Her
Okay.
ends don't look healthy though. I really think she needs to get them trimmed.
Debbie, you back on the hair. What else you got
Yeah.
to say about her?
I really think there was debris in the bottom of her hair, though.
I think so too. When you said it, I said, when she was running, I thought I saw something
Mm-hmm.
fall.
There was
But
something, a ball-like thing in the bottom of her hair, and it wasn't a knot, y'all. It was like debris.
okay.
I don't
Probably
get
from
it.
the dragon. Okay. And then on the airplane, like when she was in that bar and she had her hair up in that thing and she's taking it, I'm like, you look stupid.
But did you
You
see
look
how it was
stupid.
all caught up in her rucksack?
Yes.
It was
Yes.
like knotted. Like,
She
what are
looks
you
stupid
doing?
because
Put
she
it in
wants
a
to be
braid.
Rapunzel. She wants to be Rapunzel. Girl,
She needs to
Disney ain't
look at
calling
Crystal
you.
Gale. You remember
Disney is
Crystal
not
Gale?
coming. Crystal Gale's hair was
Crystal
gorgeous,
Gale was beautiful. That hair was
beautiful.
beautiful.
It
This
was
girl's
well
hair is
maintained.
not well kept.
Nope. Cher's hair. Her hair
Mm-hmm.
is well maintained. I mean, she did with Sunny. I'm like, God
Mm-hmm.
damn, my hair is gorgeous. She doesn't know how to take care of that shit. Okay, let's go. The last one. Tawaski with
Mm-hmm.
TJ and Kimberly. Oh
Mm-hmm.
Lord. Yeah, Cher hair is she has good hair. That shit she has, she wants to be Rapunzel. She says she always had
Mm-hmm.
dreams of being a princess. Girl, them days ain't coming back. They were never here. Who Jesus Christ, I can't. Okay. Who TJ and Kimberly. Now this is a whole frick fucking mess.
I don't like this couple.
I don't either.
I don't like this couple.
I like him. I
I
like
don't like
him.
him neither. Mm-mm.
No, I like him. And I'm going to tell you
Mm-mm.
why I like him. He does the voiceovers and the way he was at least trying to take up for her when speaking to his mother and his brother. That shows he has a little backbone. But they want to bring over a slave because they want her to take care of the household stuff and help so she can help when he gets his wife too. I said, what do you got slaves going on over here? I said, because this woman is an American woman. She ain't doing all that shit. But okay, so come on. Tell me what you think about she met him and he manifested her. I
He
can't.
manifested her and she met him, but not him because it was no face in a dream. And
Jenny
then,
is submit number 3. Yes.
exactly. But here's my problem with him. He knows that she is a bit more independent. And he
Yes.
knows that she's not coming there to be an indentured servant
Nope.
to serve all of them.
Nope.
But yet, you said the most important thing is for us to just get married and I'll tell her later. What? What? I think not. And then who paying for the addition to the parents' house for the apartment
I think he
on the
is
top
because
floor?
he does voiceovers and stuff. I think he is.
Okay. Well, if he's doing it, then bully for him. Um, but I don't like his brother because his brother is looking for not an indentured servant, but an
Yep.
actual slave. Because he's like,
Yep.
when is she coming here to learn how to cook and clean? What
Yep.
business is it of yours, brother? Like,
Yep.
where your wife at? Go and get one so that she could come and cook and clean for you.
That's why I said I like him because he was at least sticking up for her.
But that's not gonna last too long because they gonna keep throwing into her face that they paid for her Indian wedding. When in truth and fact, she could have had an American wedding and paid for it herself. I know I don't like how they're not including her. Like if you accept her and allowed your son to marry a foreign woman
Mm-hmm.
and doing all of the Indian thing, why are y'all not even including her? How hard is it to say what kind of pink she's wearing? How hard is it to tell her that? It's a 3-day wedding and she doesn't know not nothing going on any one of them day 1, 2, or 3. They're
But
gonna
then
throw
the
that back
parents
at
are
her.
coming over.
Her parents are coming over, yep. I like her dad and her
I like
stepmom.
her stepmom. Yes.
I
But the
like them
fact
a lot.
she said that she never felt that she wasn't the favorite or her mother didn't like her. That really made me feel bad. And she said when she was
Yep.
4, her parents went through a divorce and it took them 8 years for a custody battle. And her dad wound up getting custody. Her mother
Mhm.
must have been a really bad mother for that dad to get
Wow.
custody of 4 kids.
Well, you heard what she said. She felt like her mother didn't like her because
She
she
remind
took
yeah.
after the dad. Like, how you gonna do that to your kid though? Oh my God.
Mm,
So she
you're
has
right.
no relationship with her mom.
Well, she said she's tried, and
Mhm.
she tries to have, and just but I didn't realize that I knew she went over there on a student visa, but she was
Mhm.
over there for a year,
A year on a student visa, so
her
they've
own
been shacking
apartment.
up all that time.
But
Yep.
here's the thing: you had your own apartment. Why is it so hard for you and TJ to get your own apartment now? She doesn't want to be living on top of your family and in a house so people can tell her what to do. And I understand her feelings about that. Why can't they get
Right.
their own apartment? Submit and Jenny has theirs.
Because when you marry, especially like the women, they go into the man's parental home. So that's what she's doing. She should have talked him into getting his own place, but his mother probably was not going to give approval for him to marry the foreigner. If like that had to be the exchange. I'll allow you
Okay.
to marry the foreigner because she's young and of childbearing years and I
Okay.
can get children out of this, but she has to come into the family
Got
home.
you.
So
Got you.
that was the exchange.
Okay. I'm
Hmm.
just like I don't like the situation. Then when she gets there, you see shit's not done. And she said it's half ass and she expects him to be her partner and she loses her shit on him.
Well, I feel that that is like a buildup of issues due to lack of
For him not listening.
communication.
Yep. Him
And
not listening. Yep.
his modum operandi is I'll tell her after we get married. Big mistake.
But here's the thing too. She says she's a she's clairvoyant, she's clairaudio, she got all the damn clairs. Okay. But when she was reading her client, the conversation wind up being about her. But you know what I noticed? I liked her nail polish. I love the shit out of her nail polish. I gotta go tell them I want that color next time. But she was so busy talking about herself and her fiance. When did she give this woman a reading? And what's her name? Heather. Heather looked at her like, uh-huh.
Heather was from production. Let's just call a thing. And how this girl had a YouTube page, a YouTube channel for 8 years and only got 100 subscribers. Well, damn, I don't feel that bad anymore.
What Drea saying? She should have seen it already. That sounds like another
Yeah.
clairvoyant or who knows. But girl, when she wrapped herself in that bubble wrap and then fell down, I was like, okay, this bitch got problems. I can't. I just can't. I
That
can't.
is what she is doing. To like she does she when is she gonna see it in the stars, in the cards, in the dream, or whatever? What is she doing?
I don't know. I don't know. But she said that they were talking for 6 months. He asked her, wait a minute, did he ask her to marry him after the
On
6 months?
on text, yeah.
Yeah, on text. And she said no. So 2 months later, she went there to meet him. She stayed a
Mm-hmm.
year there.
Mm-hmm.
And so you already know, but no, she doesn't know because she had her own place. Hi, Joe B and Joe. Welcome. She had
Mm-hmm.
her own place. So she didn't have to be around his family.
She only
There's,
went to visit his family once or twice a month.
yep,
Living on top
this,
of them is different.
this is going to be a bad situation.
Yep. Wait till she find out she got to cook and clean all of the levels of that house
That
while
ain't going
his
to work.
mother sitting back giving her instructions on what to do and then critiquing her and saying, you don't know how to clean, you don't know how to cook, you're trying to kill us, I'm telling my son. Child, uh-uh.
Yep. So she is going to have to really, really, really get her shit together because this is, I can't see her staying there. And then when, remember, he's going to snap and say, well, if you're so clairvoyant, you should have saw this coming.
Oh Lord.
He's going to snap on her. He's really going to snap on her. But you know what? I get it. She doesn't want to live in TJ's family home. But you know what? Her stepmom said that marriage is hard, but she was a strong woman and she doesn't want her to lose that. And you can see that they're going to be there and be supportive. If she needs anything, she needs to come home, they're going to be right there to support her.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that about her. But getting back to that point with Brandon's mom, when she said that Brandon, the relationship she's trying to build with Brandon now that she's sober, and she understands why he distrusts her because of her drug usage. I thought it was, she understands why there's that distance between them. But I remember he said he went to live with his father, but he couldn't stay there with his dad because his dad was too
Did he say aggressive?
Yeah, aggressive or something.
Yeah.
But maybe you should have stayed a little longer because your dad wouldn't have put up with that bitch. And just like your mama went off on her too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, enjoy your bath, Tina. But anyway, I'm just like, I don't see any of these which relationship do you see working out? First of all.
Well, I want to see the Turkish guy. We ain't seen him yet. He's the one that's on all of the adverts. He's the Turkish model or something, and she's the esthetician.
Yeah, hopefully next week we get to see them. But I don't see, except for Kenny and Armando, that we know they're together. Mm-hmm. I don't see any. Well, we already know that that Mary and Brandon are married. That don't mean that they're gonna stay married. But and I wasn't gonna say that until Drea put it, but yeah, I saw it on Reddit they were married. But my whole thing is I don't see any of this shit working out at all.
Oh, yes. Tina, try Epsom salts. It is the best. Epsom salts.
Dr. Teals.
Yep. It is the best to do. And it even there's even one that comes with lavender in it. That's really nice at night.
Lavender.
Yeah.
I use the lavender. Then I like the mango one too. But the lavender one is the one, Dr. Teals.
Have you ever tried their milk bath?
Yes, I have it nice. Right now. I use that
milk
in
bath is good.
Yep, I love that in Caress. But you need to put a little. Tina, if you remember when I had that sciatic nerve, that time I couldn't sit on the toilet. I couldn't sit down. I couldn't drive. Everything hurt. I started putting rubbing alcohol in. Even though they gave me that medicine to loosen it up, they gave me that shot. That shit was killing me. I would put little green alcohol in my water too. That rubbing alcohol.
Wow.
Yep, I remember because when I had it, she told me what it was too. I was standing up over. I couldn't. I was in such pain. It went from there down. I was like, oh, I could not move. Like, that shit hurts. It really, really hurts. But I don't think any of them. But I'm waiting to see this other couple. From what I see, they all a hot mess. I think Kenny and Armando's thing is really a fake storyline. I'm going to agree with that because you're looking for problems that there are no problems in, and you keep pushing the envelope. Kenny's ass going to take his ass back to Florida and take Hannah with him.
While listening, oh, Gwen,
I'm getting
nice.
ready to take one as soon as I get off of here. I'm going to get in a hot tub of water. But I'm just like, I am shocked at the shit that TLC was. But tomorrow night, it's Love After Lockup. I'm gonna get my notepad. I gotta see these crazy bitches Saturday morning. I'm definitely gonna do Love After Lockup. Uh, but then I need to do the affidavit too. So I might do the affidavit in the morning and do Love After Lockup Saturday afternoon. But I really want to go through this affidavit for the Geico Beach murder. Uh,
Mhm.
and everything that they found and why they got the search warrants and everything else. And then they raided someone in Las Vegas, in Henderson, someone's house in connection with Tupac Shakur's murder. Yep, and there's
Oh.
some evidence on there. Murder. Yep, they raided
What?
somebody's house, so they've still been working on that damn case. And if you guys
Wait.
didn't see the press conference about Carly Russell,
Right. I was just going to ask you about that. What are your thoughts on what's going
I
on
said she
with
was lying
that?
from the beginning. First, I thought she was having some kind of mental break. But you research the movie Taken. You research how old you have to be for an Amber Alert. Do you have to pay for an Amber Alert? Then you were seen on surveillance taking a roll of toilet paper and a robe from your job. You went to Target to get some snacks and stuff. You sat in that parking lot at Target for a while. Then all of a sudden, you're calling, saying that you see a toddler on the thing. Nobody else saw this toddler. Then you said you're watching them, which means, and then some man came out the woods. Girl, girl, girl. I think something. Then the boyfriend's up there putting out all this stuff about how they wanted to come back and they were really concerned. She was looking up at how to get a one-way ticket. But what got me was this: they made her stripped her down. But somehow or another, she had $107 in her socks. If somebody's stripping you, they're not going to take your socks off you. She had $107 in her socks. Then you fought for your life. Fought for your life.
Is socks?
Mm. But the lady came and fed her cheese crackers the next morning and she played with her hair. So we know the wig was in the car on site the whatever. So she played with her hair. Don't know how she got away, but then they got her on surveillance with video neighborhood security cameras. See her walking down to her parents' house. Girl, you weren't running. You were walking. You said that you had to go through the woods and everything else. And then you only had a scratch on your fucking lip. But then your family going to call and say that, there's you needed an ambulance because there's an unresponsive person there. Ambulance get there. The bitch is speaking and she's conscious. Really? Girl.
So
Then
what
they
was the
said the money that
unresponsive?
was
I'm
raised.
so confused.
Then they said the money that was raised for the
Uh-huh.
GoFundMe,
Uh-huh.
they're not giving out. For the reward, they're not giving out refunds.
I
This
thought
bitch
that
is
they
a whole
were.
ass liar. They said there will be given no refunds. She's a whole ass liar. Yep. And I'm telling you, that's what I knew it had to do with that fucking boyfriend. But that hasn't been confirmed yet. Her ass needs to go to jail for wasting resources and every fucking thing else. You and all these neighbors started questioning this shit. And they took her to the hospital. They didn't do a fucking rape kit on her. They didn't do none of this. But you fought for your goddamn life, right? And they released your ass within 2 hours of your hospital visit. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. She's a lying piece of shit.
Oh
Whew,
dear.
I'm sorry.
This is not good. This is not good. Cause when if it's a situation where she
Hi,
cried
Joe being
wolf,
Joe.
it just means that the next person and they're actually being kidnapped or something like that, nobody's gonna believe it.
Even when she called 911, Debbie, she was so fucking calm. It wasn't funny. Now, if you see a toddler walking on a interstate, you're not going to be like, oh, yes, uh-huh. And mind you, this is a bit busy. It's 4:59, a busy interstate. And all these other cars, not one other car called in and say,
They
that
saw a
was a
baby
baby.
on the
And then the
interstate.
parents are, people are going, oh yeah, because they use babies to lure on the fucking interstate. And then she said some man came out the girl, talking about he was checking on the baby. Girl. But the guy that kidnapped her had red hair and a bald spot in the back. I said, damn, that's Bozo the Clown. She just flipped around
Oh
his
my
wig.
God. I was thinking, was it Prince Harry and Meghan Markle who
I was
kidnapped her?
thinking it was Bozo or the guy from It or that clown from It.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
And she said it don't look like he had on pants. Look like he
Wait, her kidnapper did not have on pants?
the baby.
Oh. Oh my God.
But did the baby have on shoes? She didn't say if the baby had on shoes. Okay.
And
She
walking
didn't say the
around
baby.
the interstate?
There was a thing on IG where you remember when not Damien, uh the Wayne's brother, little Marlon played the little baby girl. They had him standing outside the freeway. They had Marlon
Oh
Wayans in his diaper standing on the freeway. I
Let me
was
go play that.
done. I
Mm-mm.
was done. I'm trying to find it. They have made so many memes of this shit. It's not even funny. But I'm just, who in the girl, please?
That's so sad. That's so sad. Oh my God. It was the baby from Ally McBeal. Y'all are messy.
I'm serious. I'm trying to find that picture of the they had him on side the freeway. Like, oh my God, I can't with these people. Her whole family, and the mother and father talking about her mental. Ain't nothing wrong with your fucking mental, bitch. You a liar. You're a liar.
Maybe she is having a psychotic break.
The boyfriend cheated. I thought they broke up or something happened and she was trying to get his attention. Seriously, that's what I thought. She was trying to get his attention.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's it. But it's sad.
That's a shame. That's a whole shame.
No, I saw it earlier. I can't find it now, but it's the one where they have uh yeah, because they have him in that when he played that thief that stole the diamond, Marlon Wayans. Girl, I was laughing my ass off. He's standing on side the highway. I'm like, okay. But anyway.
Wait, she's a AKA?
Yep.
Wow.
She drives a red Mercedes. First she said an SUV. Then she goes, see, she couldn't even get a lie right. Then she goes, oh, I'm sorry, it's a sedan. Girl, you don't know what kind of fucking car you drive. Really? You don't know a sedan from an SUV?
I hope she gets the help that she needs. That's all I gotta say.
The
This is
help
not
she
good.
needs.
Yeah, this is not good.
There is no help. There's nothing wrong with it. She was trying to get attention.
She needs
First, I
help.
thought she had a mental break. I was even saying that. I said, I think, when I'm hearing this, I said, I said, that reminds me of my niece when she would get lost and she was going through all of this. But girl, no. I'm not even falling for this. Nope. Nope. Not at all. Nope. You did this, and then you got your mother and father in such a fucking pickle because of this bullshit. Now your neighbors were even coming after you. They wanted answers. So I'm just saying, that's the kind of shit. It's just bad. It's bad, bad, bad. But okay, if that's the lie you want to go with, and your family's going to keep saying that Yeah, it's bad. So
Well,
anyway, I'm
I hope
just
she gets the help she needs.
what help?
She needs help. She does. I
She
also
needs
think
to go
she
to
needs to get
jail.
a couple of charges, but I hope she gets help.
She needs to go to jail for wasting resources. She needs to
Mhm.
go to jail.
I
Sorry.
think I think the guy who's a wannabe Crockett, in his little lilac blazer, I think he'll handle the situation. Isn't he the police chief or something? The guy that did the press conference in the lilac blazer.
Yes, girl, he was ready for that press conference.
He was looking too cute. I was like, wait,
He
where's
had his hair
Tubbs?
freshly done. He said, wait a minute, hold up. Let me go
Hey,
get this shit
Crockett.
done so when I go on camera, I'm ready. He was ready. Had the fly outfit on. The little black woman came up there testing mic 1 2 testing. Then she walks off. Somebody, I said, uh-oh. And when he stepped up to the mic, I said, no, here we go, here we go, here we go. I said, he ready. He girl, the hair was, you can see he had it freshly done.
Leave him alone. He wanted to look cute. Leave him alone.
I said, check 1, check 2. But that's okay. It's all, I want to know if they're going to charge her though. That's what I want to know. If they're going to, you got all of these young women that go missing.
Mhm.
Women that go missing, families don't know where they are. This bitch turns up 49 hours later. I guess she got tired of living in the goddamn woods and realized that she couldn't get a one-way bus ticket because where the fuck you going with $107? That ain't gonna last you. It's not gonna last you. You
But
got
that's
all
what
of
I
these
was saying
women missing.
before. That's what I was saying before. It's just going to make bad for anyone else who this something really
Yep,
serious happens to. They're not going to take it serious because she's crying wolf, in my opinion.
that's what she did. And
Mm-hmm.
I know somewhere along the line. But when I heard about, wait a minute, here's the best part. The snacks she bought at Target, they were not in the car. Nor was the robe, nor was the toilet paper. So you so you got the toilet paper and the robe and the snacks, but your wig was in the car.
Oh, they're saying that
See,
her
and that's what
parents
they're
knew where
saying.
she
They're saying
was.
her parents knew.
I thought that they were saying that the
I did
parents knew that
FM,
she was like this,
FM.
that this was nothing new for
No,
them.
FM, I covered it. You go look, you'll see it says my thoughts
So
on
she didn't
Carly
figure out.
Russell. And then under my videos, you're going to see the press conference there. I covered that. It was just made up.
Mm.
It was just made up. But the neighbors are actually saying that the parents knew. Now, the
Wow.
boyfriend hasn't put out another statement, has he?
I heard he deleted his statement.
Thank you.
He
He
deleted
deleted.
it.
Yep. She's a liar. But you fought for your life. But you just had a cut on your goddamn lip and you said that you had to run through trees and shit. You don't have no scratches, no nothing, but you're walking calmly down the sidewalk to your parents' house. But you're
Yeah.
fearing for your life. Got you, girl.
Mm-mm.
I can't. I'm looking at all of these posters that true crime that the tribes are putting up of these missing women, missing kids,
Mm-hmm.
missing young men, and this bitch pulls this shit.
Mm-mm.
Just like
Mm-mm.
Shannon Papini, whatever her name is, how they charged her ass and she had to go to court. And that other woman that was trying to get money out of her husband, and she said that these people from Romania kidnapped her when she was screwing a guy, and they were trying to get millions of dollars out of her. Out of her husband, her mama believed her. The kidnapper had the sense of the good sense to record their conversations. Her ass got charged. Get the fuck out of here.
No. Check
Two
your
came
IG.
on.
So you got a message.
Okay, she found it. See, I was trying to find it. Thank you, Drea. I'm gonna show you that shit was funny as hell. It was funny.
Mm-mm.
Ooh. Oh, Mauricio is flirting with Ooh. Hey, I think of something. Okay, got it. Okay, so Drea. Here it is. Ooh, Trap Masters has a new video out.
Oh my God. Y'all so wrong for that. Y'all so wrong for that.
You see that busy highway? You see the trees that the man
Oh my God. I don't know why I was thinking like our interstates well so she just went into the woods? Like I'm not going in there. I don't understand. This okay, maybe it's just me, but I'm not going in nobody woods for
She
nothing.
took toilet paper from work, a robe. She went to Target, got snacks. This bitch was holding up. Then she went, wait a minute. It's hot as fuck out here in Alabama. I can't be out here. And I done took my wig off because she know the wig would have made her sweat. She done yanked that shit off her head. She done left her Mercedes sitting there. My girl said, fuck this. I got to go back home and get in this air conditioning because this shit ain't working. Get the
Drea
fuck out
said
of
she
here.
was at the Red Roof Inn chilling, eating Cheez-Its.
No,
Oh
if
my
she was at the Red Roof Inn, somebody would have recognized her. She took the toilet paper. I'm telling you, she had found some spot where they probably got some hobos camping back there or something, and she figured she
God.
was going to mingle with them.
But like in every horror film, you don't go into the woods. Like, does she go camping? Like maybe this is just foreign for me,
Maybe
but I'm
she had
not
a
going
tent
in the
set up.
woods.
Who knows? All I know is when she said the man had red hair and a bald spot in the back, I thought about the clown. Then I thought about it. And then I thought about Bozo. I said, wait a minute. And then she researched on Google, taken. How much does an Amber Alert cost? What is the age limit for Amber Alert? An Amber Alert is for children.
Wait,
Okay.
you gotta
For
pay for
seniors.
Amber Alert? I
No,
didn't know
you don't.
that.
It depends on the circumstances.
Uh,
No, but you don't pay for an Amber Alert. This is something that the cops decide. If they think that the child has been taken across state line, it depends on if the child was seen being put into a car. It's a lot of criteria that goes in to when an Amber Alert is issued. Then they got the Silver Alert for the senior citizens.
no, they said that they have video proof she was with some man the day before. 50 people lost their jobs spilling the facts. Wait, what?
Ooh. Oh, I got to go back and look at that. See, I've been with auditors all week, but when I heard that, when they did that press conference, I'm serious. I had my thing set because they were doing it at 3:30 Eastern. Girl, that's 12:30 my time. I didn't care what I was doing. I had to go to the bathroom. I had to record that, and then I did the premiere. Yep.
Wow.
So she's a liar. She deserves everything they're going to do, and they need to press charges. And just like that man said when they asked him if there, he goes, the investigation is not over with yet. But when he said the snacks were gone, the wig was in the car, the toilet paper was gone, and the robe was gone. But she said that they stripped her down. She had $107 in her socks. I'm done. Done.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. That's right, FM. Just make sure you stay safe
Yep, you
because
be
you're
safe.
always on the road.
Yep. But I'm going to oh Lord, so much going on. But anyway, there's 18 people in chat. Oh, thank you. Yes, but we had more. Yes, thank you everybody that came and stuck around for a while. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But please hit the like button. So we actually had, let me see what it says. So we actually had 159 views. But and if you come in for the replay, please hit the like button. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm going to take
Yay.
me a nice hot bath. I have a lot of work to do and set stuff straight before I pick up Crazy Woman tomorrow. Look, before I pick up Crazy Woman tomorrow.
Oh,
Uh,
Lord.
yep. I'm
Gwen
gonna
said the
have.
baby said hi.
Why, sweetie? I love her grandbaby. Is so cute. He is so
Ah.
cute. Ready for the Oh my God. Good night, Aurelia. Wait a minute. Heidi, watch tonight. I saw that. It's on Max. It's on Max.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. Oh my God. Okay, so I will definitely see you guys. I'm not coming live tomorrow. I will definitely see you Saturday. I may see you twice on Saturday. It depends. But I know I got to do Saturday morning because I have to cover Love After Lockup. Shit, I might cover Love After Lockup as soon as it goes off. I'll see. But I definitely need to cover that. Oh, Lord, party time. I need to go get my beauty suite. I need to go get my bed so I can be ready for this shit. Y'all know what I do on the weekends. I go live Saturday morning, do what I got to do, jump back in my bed.
Mm-mm.
I would, Debbie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank
Mm.
you. Love you. How's mommy doing?
She's good. She's good.
Okay, did she eat good tonight?
Yes. We had plant-based spaghetti with
Ooh,
clam and capers.
ooh. I did. Kayla wanted spaghetti and meatballs yesterday. So guess what? My ass came home and did. I came
Aw,
home and made spaghetti and meatballs yesterday for my granddaughter. She said I
nice.
had made spaghetti and meatballs in a while, and and then she wanted me to do the homemade garlic bread. So I had to go get the French bread, split it, do the garlic, and I minced the garlic up really, really fine. Put the butter, then I add the basil, and I add a little oregano, and then I slowly cook it. Then I drizzle it up and down. Girl, this girl wants to. You know what? Yeah, I need a maid. Yep, she bought the Target snacks, but they weren't in the car. But the
Oh
wig was.
God.
Her keys were. I can't. I can't. I can't stop. Her purse was too. Her purse was too. So I don't know how she went to the Red Roof Inn unless some man got her in the room because you need an ID in a credit card to get into any hotel these days. But anyway, I love you guys. Andrea, thank you for that picture. I think I got to post that. I got to post that. I knew that. Y'all look, when you're driving, be careful. You
Mhm.
might see a toddler on the road. Now, if you see a baby crawling, take a picture and send it to me.
See, nobody's gonna believe that in the future if there's a baby on the highway.
She said maybe they abducted his mom.
Oh
But the
my
whole
God.
thing is, when people see shit on the highway, you start getting phone calls in. Now, if everybody started calling, but if you listen to that press conference, you will hear how calm she is. She said, I'm watching them, not the baby. She said, them.
So it's the people who took her, but they didn't take the baby.
I guess.
Where'd the baby go?
I don't know. You
And the
ask me questions
person,
I don't know.
but wasn't she on the phone with one of her family members or her who heard her scream and then like there was a
Yep.
scuffle
Hold
and
on.
then the phone went dead?
I'm glad. I'm glad Ephraim said that. I said this the other morning. If you know any highway, especially on the East Coast, you have cameras. You don't even get a cop. You don't see a cop on these highways anymore. The cameras are there. I know in Maryland, Virginia, they're on the highways. They're taking pictures of your license plate. They're surveilling. You in Houston, you can pull up any traffic cam and you can find an accident.
But
Just
she's
like that
in
guy said
Bama.
that. Just like that guy said that three Mexican dudes pulled him over, took his stepdaughter out the car. They found the little girl deceased. Guess what? They went straight there, 59, and I forgot the exit. Not one thing on that camera. Anybody can pull it up.
It, is that
Good,
the
you got
case
my
in
email
Alabama where
replay.
she is next to the woods? I mean, I don't know.
Yep, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, we are definitely 90 days, baby. But I'm telling you, they have cameras on every highway. So when they said, and I want them to release the surveillance, and I'm sure that's the next one they're going to do. They're going to release it. First, they were saying that her parents said they found the stuff in the car. No, 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 no. Police said it was found surrounding around the vehicle. Like she was dropping shit to make them think something was going on. Like they snatched her wig off. You know what? Girl, stop.
I don't think I would stop if I saw a baby on the side of the
I
highway
wouldn't stop.
either.
I
I
wouldn't
would
stop.
call it in. I wouldn't stop. I'm in
Girl,
Florida. I'm
do you
sorry.
know?
No.
Okay, girl. Now you know I've been Orlando back and forth. You know Miami. Ain't nobody stopping on them damn. I wouldn't even stop for a
No.
flat tire. I would drive to the next exit because they'd be flying. But the whole thing is, you see a toddler. Nobody's going to try to kidnap you with all these fucking cars going by. Everybody's going to be stopping to try to help. She didn't think this through.
This is just weird.
Yes, I want you to cook for me. Yes, I do. Yep, even in the woods, they got cameras. Yep. On these trees, girl, they catch everything. I want to see, and they can pull up satellite footage and everything. Trust and believe me, that's going to be the next thing that's coming out.
I didn't know that there was cameras in the woods. I'm allergic to woods. Um, I don't like to go near nature.
Girl,
I'm
go touch some
sorry.
grass. But
I
I
know. No.
I gotta roll up out of here. But seriously, I'm sure the next one they're gonna do is they're gonna pull up all this surveillance. And you know they're pulling that shit and they're gonna get it satellite and everything. She's a liar, and her ass needs to go to jail.
Wait, you think she had a tent?
I think she had a tent in the woods. I think she set this shit up from the beginning. She researched the movie Taken. Here is the baby. Y'all be careful driving, okay?
Shut up.
If you see this child on the look. If you see this child, please don't stop. Please don't stop.
She left a gyro in the car.
Yeah, but she left, but she took the snacks though. She took the snacks. Probably she was gonna make s'mores. Thank you. I saw that, Michelle. I saw.
You wait, what? See, that's why I'm allergic to the
That went
woods.
to visit them.
A bear?
Yep, a bear went to visit them. The tent was right there. The tracks were right there. I'm like, you so brave.
Child, my liver's quivering right now. Oh,
Girl, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to pop my ear. It's like my ear just went, and I'm trying to pop it, but it'll be good. So anyway, I am out of here. I love you. Love you guys. Good night, good
bye.
night, good night, good night. Love every one of you. Bye.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.